have him next to me, so I would request him to say a few words about the course and what he set up for the young riders.
Hello, people from India. It's always a pleasure to come to India. I'm my fifth time in India, my first time here in Bangalore, and I try to build a course for the first day that all horses can do a good job in the end, and I hope the riders are agree with me, and I will try to give the horse and the rider a good feeling, and that's my plan to bring the sport up in India. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So you heard it from him. It's a course which is set up to encourage the riders, encourage the horses. It's the first day of the competition. We want all the riders to get through. So once again, we'll be following the same system as the last two events. It will be conducted under Table C, FEI Article 239. So it's against the clock. The focus is on speed and handiness. For every drop, 4 seconds will be added to the time. The first refusal will not get a penalty. The second refusal will result in elimination. We have the combination. Quite a few riders who have been doing the small and medium tour competition, so the horses are quite experienced. They've done the Surge Equestrian League over the last few months. Apollo, Madam, Democratic all have done some excellent rounds in the past, so it's going to be a close one. And there are a few new horses, names which we've not heard before, which should make the competition quite interesting. We have a new horse from Germany called 1000 Schon 9, being ridden by Harshit, representing Kovai Stables. The other new horse in the competition will be MGH Jackpot, which is from the HNY Equestrian Academy, being ridden by Vijay Shiva. So some new horses joining the competition. Should be interesting, but to get things started, Balaji Vijay Shankar, Apollo Z, representing Surge Stable.
This is as open as it can get. Some fabulous partnerships, some new ones, some that have worked really well in the past.
First rider in the arena, and looks like we are ready to go.
Balaji Vijay Shankar on Apollo, representing Surge Stable.
So if any of you are reading these names and wondering what the Z stands for at the end of the name, that means they are born at the Jangerscheid Stud Farm, which is in Belgium, one of the most experienced and successful stud farms in the world. Get started. He had a bit of a problem on the first jump, so crossed the start line, got the timer going. Of course, no penalty for the first refusal. And clear from 1, 2 and 3. So this course very inviting, sets up the fences quite nicely for the younger horses and younger riders. If they're in a bit of a flow, I think the jumps will come to them at very nice distances. Goes over 6 and 7. Approaching the one stride combination at 8.
Apart from the initial hiccup, so far it's been a really good round.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a bit unfortunate. I don't know if the horse was just surprised when he approached the first jump, or being a jump right at the entrance of the arena sort of put him off a little bit. But a very nice round by Balaji on Apollo Z.
79.53 seconds.
So he kept all the fences up. It's just a few additional seconds which he lost, making a circle and coming back for jump number 1. But a good round by Balaji on Apollo Z, representing Surge Stable. Great way to get things started.
Following that up, we have Yashaan Kata on Madam, representing ARC.
So Yashaan has been talking to me about this horse. A very young mare. She's only 7 years old. She's done a few competitions at the Surge Equestrian League over the last couple of months. But a very, very talented horse, up and coming. Won't be surprised to see this horse graduate to the medium tour maybe in the next couple of months. But today she's in the small tour. She's in with a chance. Let's see how much he's going to push her. He's of course got a second entry a little bit later on a horse called Imagine. So yeah,
Maintaining good stride.
so we've seen 7-year-old horses being world champions too. So you're never too old and you're never too young. But seems like he did not see what was going on there. He's made a circle.
Bit of a confusion that will definitely add a couple of seconds to his overall time. And that's all it'll take for a round like this.
4 and 5. That was the jump that he had a bit of an issue on Lord Sokolensky in the big tour, but at this height I don't think that jump is going to trouble too many of the experienced riders. This horse has a nice forward movement, ideally suited for the speed classes. And the last fence, but
A refusal there.
unfortunately the 2 refusals results in elimination. Something about that Liverpool probably caught the horse by surprise and said nope, can't see the takeoff point. So a nice round. Unfortunately the 2 refusals not going to let him be on the board. Next rider, Aradhna Anand on Democratic, representing Kovai Stables.
This is a duo that I'm truly excited about.
So definitely one of the top horse rider combinations in the small tour. We've seen them do really well. Democratic, of course, an experienced show jumper. I've seen Demo competing for at least 8 years now, and has done really well in the FEI Cat B categories. Has done well at the Surge Equestrian Leagues in the past. I think a winner of day 1 in the previous Surge Equestrian League. So in with a chance. Aradhna Anand on Democratic, horse which is made for speed,
Made for this category.
so she's going for the win. She's not holding back at all. She knows if you want to have a chance at this height, you need to be on it from the very first jump. Over 4 and 5.
Look
Sharp
at
turn.
her cut that corner.
Sharp turn to 6. That's going to save us some time. And going in for the combination at 8. Sails through. Another difficult turn to 9. She's going to save some time because of that. Well ridden. Last fence.
Completed that in 47.76. How can anybody beat that? That was marvelous.
Well, we have a total of 19 entries, so never say never.
Definitely, but if I was Aradhana, I'd just be really pleased with myself right now.
Well, there are some good horses still to come. So, an excellent time set up. This is the benchmark. This is what all the riders are going to be looking at.
She cut some corners, made it look really easy. Let's see if we have a faster time.
It's going to be tough to beat, but we will wait and see. The next rider, serial number 4, is Janvi Raha on Lambiek from ARC Mumbai. .47.76 is the time to beat.
Janvi Raha on Lambic, representing ARC.
Well, looking at this course and the way it's laid out, my guess is if someone really goes for it, a 45 is probably the fastest they can do, but that's just a guess. 47 is pretty close to the maximum.
Now 2 riders have succumbed to that.
I think they're just surprised. Sometimes when you come off a turn at the entrance of the arena, the horse's mind is not yet 100% focused, and when they can't see a takeoff point, they would much rather refuse than crash into the fence. But she's back on track, clears 1 and 2. I think even in the morning session we had one rider who had a problem at jump number 1 and sailed through the rest of the course. So jump number 1 is catching some of the riders off guard today. She's over 7, approaching the combination at 8. One more line to go, the related distance between 9 and 10.
That
Quite
was a
the standoff.
tricky jump, and that followed through when she was approaching jump number 10. 2 refusals, that will lead to her elimination.
So you can see sometimes in a related distance when you get the first one wrong, the second one just completely falls out of the correct stride. And it's the, I think the little blue Liverpool at the bottom of jump number 10 has been a problem for some of the small tour horses. We usually see that only in the upper classes. Today we see it in the small tour.
Up next we have Shriram on Icon, representing Kovai Stables. Now it'll be interesting to see if he will be able to beat Aradhana's time. They're both from the same club, so I'm guessing they've gotten the same instructions.
Well, yeah, I think the game plan is going to be exactly the same. They walk the course together. They've probably figured out where are the places they can save some distance and make up some time. Icon, of course, a much younger horse, only 5 years old, bred in the Nilgiris, so born in India. Has been doing a few competitions in the recent past. Certainly doesn't have the kind of experience as Democratic, but definitely has the fire to go. And Shriram is quite an experienced rider. He's done plenty of jump offs in his years of jumping experience. Let's see how he's going to ride the turns. I think the most couple of the impressive turns that I saw with Aradhana was 5 to 6. Is he going to do the same? It's taking a little bit longer.
Lucky on 6. but
Completely-
not on 7.
Yeah, completely missed the takeoff on 7. Took it down with the back legs. Remember, he can keep going. It's only 4 seconds added to the time. It's not the end of the world. Takes the longer route to jump number 9. So I think he's backed off a bit. Doesn't want to take too many risks. Approaching the last fence.
57.54.
Will have 4 seconds added.
Which will make it 61.64 seconds. 61.54 seconds.
Next rider, serial number 6, Vijay Shiva on Coco Kanan Z, representing Surge Stable. So bred at the same place as Apollo in Belgium. We have Coco Kanan entering the arena. It's quite an awkward distance to jump number 1. So I think of all the fences, jump number 1 has given the riders the most headaches. But I guess if you keep your leg on at this height, the horses will find a way to save you.
Big personality on Coco Kanan.
So after spending a year in India, his name is now Coco Kanan. Just as a-
Refusal at number 6. He didn't like his new name, I guess.
Certainly didn't appreciate the joke. Refuses jump number 6. He's got to come back and do it again. Yeah, he is standing off a lot of the fences, so a few doubts in his mind about the right takeoff spot, but I think this horse rider combination will grow with some experience. They're not 100% in sync yet, but today is only day 1, so day 2 and day 3 can be a lot better. Approaching the last fence, Vijay Shiva on Coco Kanan Z. .81 is the final time. Next rider in the arena will be serial number 7, Nimit Mehta on Koldika from ARC Mumbai. He's had some experience in the last couple of Surge Equestrian leagues. He's done this height before. Let's see if he's ready.
The course looks absolutely stunning, don't you think?
It's a beautiful day for show jumping. It's an excellent arena at the Surge stable, and
The weather gods have been extremely kind to us today.
And we are waiting for rider number 7, Nimit Mehta on Koldika, representing ARC Mumbai.
You can see the riders in the warm-up arena. We're waiting for Nimit Mehta on Koldika to enter the arena. The time to beat is 47.76.
Starts off well, Nimit Mehta on Koldika from ARC Mumbai. Over the first couple of fences, nice and forward. Taking his time, he's not cutting the turns too much. Probably building up some confidence.
Big jumps, don't you think?
Over jump number 6 and 7. And he has the combination coming up. A one stride combination, a vertical twin oxer at 8. Whoa.
Hesitation.
Yeah, puts in a half stride over there and takes down the back pole of 8B. He's going to have 4 seconds added to his time.
You could see him calculating one or two strides.
Has refusal at jump number 9. After that drop, the horse probably feeling it now. Not 100% confident, but he's going to go all the way around and come back.
Definitely adding at least 8-9 seconds.
Yeah, approaching 9. He's got only 2 more fences to go. Nope, he's not.
2 refusals, that will lead to his elimination.
Yeah, I think the drop at 8B really put a doubt in the horse's mind, and he's not sure. So he unfortunately is eliminated. Rider number 7, Nimit Mehta on Koldika. Next in the arena, number 8, Harshit on Thousand Shone. Roughly translates to a thousand beauty. So
This ride will definitely be easier than that pronunciation.
Harshit on Thousand Shone 9. This beautiful horse from Germany, Oldenburg, in the arena representing Kovai Stables. First time this horse is competing at the Surge Equestrian League. And I think he's forgotten jump number 2.
He
All
will
the
go
way.
around and approach that.
We're still not yet at lunchtime, but the cafeteria looks so inviting. Jump number 2 on the second attempt for Harshit on T9. Easier way to say the name.
I agree. I think he's worried about taking the horse's name during the interview.
Quite a bit of hesitation between horse and rider. You can see that not fully in control at the moment. So unfortunate 2 refusals on the course means elimination. We have serial number 9, Yuvan Adit on Helico, also from Kovai Stables, entering the arena.
Now this duo can fly, not jump.
I think in the last Surge Equestrian League, they were placed second on day 1 of the competition. So they know how to get the job done. Very, very brave rider, Yuvan Adit. He's only 14 years old, student at the Indian Public School in Coimbatore.
What a talented young rider. Very brave. He takes those risks. He makes those cuts. So I think he could definitely challenge Aradhana.
Well, he's in it to win it.
Being instructed to go for the turn.
A little bit erratic on his stride and footing, but getting back into the flow of things. At this height, he can afford to stand off a little bit. There's not going to be a problem, but he's got to be careful because you can run into problems when you put that much pressure on the horse. Takes a good turn to the combination at 8. This turn from 8 to 9 is going to be very important. He's going the long way around. So he's going to be slower than Aradhana, but he could still be in the placings.
Definitely in the placings. 55.98 seconds. Very impressive. But still not the fastest.
47 is going to be tough to beat. We have the next rider, Harshvardhan Singh Gulia, riding Shanalux K, representing the HNY Equestrian Academy, Delhi. He told me during the course walk, this is the first time he's competing on this horse. Usually it's his brother riding Shanalux. Today we have Harshvardhan in saddle. Unfortunately, a fall on jump number 1. Looks like he's okay, so the sound you heard was the jacket opening up. Give him a hand, he's a brave boy. Yeah, safety is so important for the riders. To have a good quality helmet and a body protector is critical. To walk away from a fall like that with doesn't seem like he's having any difficulty, so well done to him.
We have Balaji Vijay Shankar in on his second ride for the day. Kailano representing Surge Stable.
So Kailano is a new entrant to India, competing for the very first time. The Swedish warm blood. I'm told he's one of the most talented horses to come to India, talented young horses. He competed in the Young Horse Championship in Lanaken in Belgium.
At this point, Balaji knows the course. And except for the first fence in his first ride, the rest of the ride seemed effortless.
Yep, let's see if he's going to put some pressure on Kailano. A little bit of resistance.
This is a new partnership. I'm sure over time, I think it'll get easier once they start working together.
We're back over jump number 3, approaching jump number 4 now. And 5, sorry, 4 and 5. So he's backed off a little bit, giving the horse some time now realize that too much pressure is getting the horse a little bit upset. So just taking a little pressure off him, letting him just go through the course now. So completes the round, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Kilano.
93.85 seconds.
Kept all the fences up, but he had quite a bit of resistance from jump number 3 to jump number 4, so that lost him a fair amount of time. But completed the round quite confidently, so that should help him for day 2 and day 3.
Up next we have Hansika on Collier, representing Equestrian.
Also a horse which is new to the competitions in South India.
New but seems comfortable.
Yeah, horse with a lot of scope, a lot of clearance, knows his job. Because it's a new place, he says, I'm not taking any risks, I'll jump 10 centimeters higher than the fence. Gets very close to 5, but saves himself quite nicely. Six and 7 done. Combination at 8 coming up.
You can see that she's trying to give the horse a nice ride.
Line from 9 to 10 coming up. Big through there. Gets a little
Wonderfully
close.
done. 64.43 seconds.
So well ridden round by Hansika.
Very promising duo. I'm excited to see how they work together in the next 2 days. Up next, we will have Pratik Raj on Isma Boy, representing Kovai Stables.
So Pratik Raj, classmate of Yuvan Adit, both are 14 years old, studying at the Indian Public School in Coimbatore. Ready to go. Serial number 13, Pratik Raj on Isma Boy. Small tour day 1. Time to beat is still 47 seconds, set by Aradhana on Democratic. They have some good experience jumping at the previous Surge Equestrian Leagues in
And
the small tour.
And they're very, very comfortable with speed rounds.
He's done well in the past on this horse. He's done very well on Major, which he'll be jumping, of course, in the under 16 competition. But a good amount of success already for Pratik Raj on Isma Boy. And completely
pole
missed
down.
that takeoff. I think he left a stride out in that distance. Second fence down, so 5 and 7 both have gone down, so 8 seconds on the clock added. Just a little hesitation where at times they're not on the same page in terms of the takeoff point. Once again gets very close, but gets through this time. Completes the round.
62.01 seconds. 4 seconds will be added. 8 seconds will be added, making it 70.01 seconds.
Next rider, serial number 14, Stasia Pandya on Cougar, representing ARC Mumbai. We've seen Cougar go through some of the competitions at the Surge Equestrian League over the last few months. If I'm not mistaken, with Janvi Raha in saddle. This time we have Stasia riding Cougar in the small tour day 1.
I was sensing a little bit of hesitation right after that first fence.
Yeah, you can see the horse going a little bit to the left and the right, not sure which jump was coming up. And I think that's actually one of the tricky parts of this course, when you do 1 and you have quite an angle to go to 2, because jump number 9 seems to be right in the way. So someone who's really going for speed may not give the horse adequate time, and then a little bit of confusion comes in. But she's back on the course, clears 3 and 4 and now 5. So a good recovery for Stasia on Cougar. She has that one refusal, so she can't afford another one. Nicely over the one stride combination. 2 more fences. Stasia Pandya on Cougar, representing ARC Mumbai.
She recovered quite well, don't you think?
Absolutely, and I think those type of mistakes happen at any level, but she got her focus back. She rode well through the rest of the course. A good round for Stasia.
78.57 seconds.
In the arena, serial number 15, Praep Singh on captain, representing Surge Stable. Captain, quite an experienced jumper. We've seen over the last few Surge Equestrian Leagues as well as last year. I remember this horse in the AEF Cup 2024. Was ridden by the rider from Uzbekistan.
Captain, show us how it's done.
He's definitely gaining a lot of confidence. I know this horse went through some tough times over the last few months. He's been ridden very confidently by Praep Singh, doing a great job getting this horse going again. Lucky on 7. Approaching the combination at 8.
Lucky on 8A.
Yeah, this is turning out to be quite a nice round. He's not pushed it too hard in terms of time, but it looks in control.
Completed that course in 59.68 seconds.
So a very nice round by Praep Singh on captain. Good recovery. This horse is getting better and better with every competition. He's had his challenges, but I'm happy to see that they're working well together. Next in the arena, on his second horse, we have Yashaan Kata on Imagine, representing ARC Mumbai.
Dhruv, you still think a rider is going to have 45 seconds?
It is possible, but looking very unlikely now.
But Yashaan can imagine it.
Well, that's not going to be enough. They always say if you can't imagine it, then it's very difficult to make it happen. So first step is imagination, which is done. Second step is to complete the course, which we will see in a couple of minutes. And I think of all the riders in India, I would say he's one of the best in a speed class.
He definitely is, but I think this is a new partnership.
Yeah, it's actually I think the first time that I'm seeing him compete on this horse. So he's not going to go for a crazy time. He's just going to give the horse some space and experience, and hopefully will be in with the chance tomorrow and the day after.
Approaching that combination at number 8. And he's completed that course in 72.28 seconds. 4 seconds will be added to his time.
Well, that was a good round. In control, he didn't push it too much. I think he's just building up the horse's confidence. Nice round to wrap it off. Pleasure to watch.
I think that's what's required when you're going into a new partnership.
Next in the arena, serial number 17, Vijay Shiva on MGH Jackpot. Representing the club from Delhi, the HNY Equestrian Academy. So this is also a new horse competing for the first time in India, imported recently from the UK. He is an eventer, so he will have some inherent speed. Can he be careful enough to keep all the fences up?
And hit the jackpot.
Well, if he can beat 47 seconds, he's definitely a horse to consider.
But with pole number 2 down, tough.
Got to do it in 43 seconds now. He's riding a nice relaxed course. He's not pushing too much. He knows a good round today will put him in a better position for tomorrow. MGH Jackpot.
He's not cutting turns.
Approaching the last fence. He definitely hunted for jump number 9.
67.07 seconds. 71.07 seconds will be his final time. 4 seconds added due to the pole drop at number 2.
Next in the arena, we have Shriram on Liberty, entry number 18. So Liberty is a 5-year-old, bred in India. Nice show jumping horse, very young. Has got a lot of experience in the last year or so, competing at the local competitions. Is actually the perfect size horse for a speed event. Can certainly make some quick turns, fast on his feet. Is he going to be going for the win? I don't think I need to even ask.
He's definitely taking the liberty to go fast.
Over the first 5 fences, his time is good. Just needs to be careful with a couple of the turns and he will be in with a chance. Nice turn for the combination. I think the turn from 8 to 9 is going to decide how close he is to the winner's time. I don't think he's going to make it, but he will be close.
With that pole dropped, definitely not. 50. His final time is 79.17 seconds. That was quite unfortunate. After jump number 10, he turned before the finishing line.
And we have the last rider in the competition, serial number 19, Vijay Shiva on Milan, representing Surge Stable. We have one rider, who's Balaji Vijay Shankar, doing a non-competitive round after this. But Vijay Shiva will be the last competitive rider. For those of you who were here at the Surge Equestrian League last month, you would have seen the ride, the course that Milan did with Edward Schmitz. He did it as a display for the riders.
Refusal at the first jump.
I think Milan is missing Edward a lot, so he says bring him back. So we were fortunate to have an Olympian with us. Not in the mood today. Milan says nope, 2 times. So he's unfortunately eliminated. And we have rider number 20, Balaji Vijay Shankar, a non-competitive entry on Islau, also from the Surge stable. So, serial number 20, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Islau, non-competitive entry. He's already done 2 entries in this competition. So, this is a nice training round for this beautiful chestnut.
Refusal at the second pole.
Got to come back and try it again. Jump number 2. Jump number 2 has given a few problems to some of the riders, especially off the sharp turn around jump number 9. We've seen a couple of drops and a couple of refusals. They over the one stride combination at 8. 2 more fences to go for Balaji on Islau. Lucky to have refusal at the last fence. We will wait for the official results from the judges for the small tour day 1.
And we have the results of the small tour day 1. At number 6 we have Pratik Raj on Isma Boy. At rank number 5 we have Hansika on Kolya. Rank number 4 we have Shriram on Icon. Rank number 3 we have Pradeep on Captain. Rank number 2 we have Yuvan on Helico. And at rank number 1 we have Aradhna on Democratic.
So we're going to reset the course now for the small tour under 16. Course walk will be at 11:20, first rider 11:50. Small tour under 16. Riders, please be ready for the course walk. That will be at 11:20.
And we will see you live on Sir Sable YouTube at 11:45.